basketball on. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. First, for the Bucks. And for Atlanta, we've got Williams. He's thrilled for this one. Everyone will be watching now how he does in his first NBA official game. And it's Rosario in it, the power forward.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official. You know, when you're in the East, you don't have to necessarily be an above 500 team on the road, but you got to be close to 500. And the Bucks were a solid team on the road, and that's why they made the playoffs.
And Williams drops them both. And Clark, you talk about the Bucks. They went 17 and 24 on the road last season. That might not be the most impressive mark, but it was still 7th best in the conference in terms of road wins.
Well, the East was pretty weak. We know that. And the Bucks making the playoffs at all was the perfect example of how weak the East was. But look, they can get better. They've got some young talent. They've got some things to be excited about. And one is just the play of John Henson, the second-year man from North Carolina.
And the second free throw, good. And here's Atlanta. Pass to Cruz. Ross grabs the board. To the middle, number 15. That is good.
Well, the number one priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher.
And something else he does is he's great off the dribble. He can take it to the rack or pull up. So as a defender, you don't know how to play him.
On defense, Atlanta. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. I caught up with the Bucks head coach. Making sure they control the boards at their own end is the first thing he mentioned to me. He said nothing frustrates me more than giving up second chance points. And today, I don't want to be frustrated. We'll see, gentlemen.
Much appreciated, Doris.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
And reverse. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Hawks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the free throw good from Rosario. And the Bucks making a change here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. There's the pick. Doubled by Rosario. Here is Ross. Defended by Castro. Shot clock at 6. Number 33, the stupendous finish in traffic.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Passes it to Rosario. Castro. He passes to Cruz. Rosario. Plenty of space. Here's Williams. Can't get it to fall.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Here's Ross. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Ross has got his second bucket of the night.
Very positive opening quarter for them. The shots have been falling.
You know, the shooting percentage would be nice if it stayed right there, but that's going to be tough to do.
Cruz the pass to Castro. There's a screen by Williams. There's the pass to Rosario. Leans from outside. Atlanta gets it back. Williams gets the bucket.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
Pass to Perez. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
He hammered that down, but superb above the rim action.
Hawks passing it around. Passes it to Castro. Rosario. 14 feet away, and the ball's not good.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
Bucks leading by 5. We've got 1:55 left here in the opening quarter. Kicks it to Ross. Lets it go with a 3. Shot is off.
The curler with the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
Castro passes to Rosario. That's good. 6 points for him. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Milwaukee with the ball. It's a 3-point game. There's a screen. The pass to Cruz. Shot clock at 5. Number 7. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Pass to Rosario. Passes it to Willis. Launches a 3. Goes back up. And the layup is good.
It's a great play under the boards for him, and that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, they're there for him game in, game out.
Williams comes with a double team. They get a hand on it. Here's Reyes, and he threw the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. The Hawks have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Reyes! 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one. The Bucks making a switch here. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Number 7. Got it off in time, but it's no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Hawks on top, lead. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
And I thought the key in that first quarter was the offensive aggressiveness. They attacked the rim and got to the foul line.
And I sense they're really feeling good about playing at home, taking advantage of the home court.
The pass to Cruz. Number 7. He's guarded by Williams. Tipped. Lock at 6. Number 15. It's rebounded by Rosario.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Outside Williams. Makes the lead pass. Another shot. Jump shot is good. Williams has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Hawks. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Number 7. He's guarded by Williams. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? That's just an awful turnover.
And the Bucks making a change here. Number 15. And that's good off the glass that time. 5 points in the game. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Rosario. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Number 77 gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Bucks trail by 4. Number 87, defended by Rosario. Inside. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
The Bucks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. First one falls for him. And the Hawks making a change here. Williams has checked in. Both shots good from the strike. Hawks have gone 2 or 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. From past the arc. Can't get it to go. The Bucks trail. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Shot is off.
I don't mind that shot, though. He's an excellent three-point shooter. He's just showing a lot of confidence there.
I'm right with you there, Steve. I mean, let it flow when you're feeling it.
And a missed late. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Number 15. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. 7 points in the game.
Smart. Use that big height advantage. Get the shot off.
Well, it's hard to put a big man on him, Steve, that far from the hoop. I mean, he's versatile.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Yeah, he has to be frustrated by how his offense is flowing. I can't blame him. You know, they're getting good looks out there, but the shots just aren't falling.
That can get into a team's head if it goes unchecked, continuing to miss good shots. So this timeout might be a way to combat that.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Williams. No good. And Milwaukee the other way now. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Bucks lead by 2. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. There's 1:54 left to play in the first half. Offensive rebound, number 13. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively, they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
And he can't get the first one. And the Bucks making a change here. And he sinks the second. Milwaukee in the lead. 1:44 left here in the second. Number 87, defended by Rosario. That's good.
Got him with the turnaround there. That was as sweet as honey.
There's a screen by Williams. Backing him down. They swipe it. There's a minute left to play here in the second quarter. He passes it to Cruz. Tries to keep it alive. Pass it to Rosario. 6 to shoot. He's line try. Can't get it to go. The Bucks go the other way with it.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
Yeah, both teams have really put in a terrific effort down low.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. There's a screen by Williams. And the pass to Cruz. Rosario. Atlanta again missing. This one for 3. No luck. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Bucks lead by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Happy to have you with us for tonight's game. Let's start up the halftime report. The Milwaukee Bucks have the lead against Atlanta. They haven't settled on tough shots. They're taking it strong inside. They're getting quality shots and a lot of quantity of those quality shots. And the Hawks are still in it, going all out. They'd like to forget that first half. Coach has not been happy with what he's seen out there, and they'll likely come out with major adjustments. And that does it for us here in the studio. Thanks so much for joining me. And now, back out to Kevin and the gang.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Bucks leading by 5. He feeds it to Ross. Bucks passing it around. From 17 feet out. Atlanta with the rebound. Williams has got his third rebound tonight. Here's Castro. Here's Cruz. A three-pointers right on target.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
The Bucks shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Number 13, defended by Cruz. Lets it go from 14. Pass to Perez. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Ross. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
4 straight misses. They've got to find a way to get back on track.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And as rebounders go, guys, he is amazingly active on the boards, relentless. And it serves 2 purposes. One, I mean, it gets him a lot of rebounds, of course, but 2, it takes a lot of toll on the opposition. He'll wear you down.
And the other thing I like about him is his pursuit of the pumpkin. I mean, he loves to slip in there and get a few second chance baskets. The Hawks last season weren't really a bad offensive team, but they did have one of the more memorable offensive nights, and not for anything positive. In the January game against the tough Bulls team, the Hawks only scored 58 points over the course of the entire game.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Perez, defended by Castro. 6 on the shot clock. Number 13 hits the target from 18 feet. And the Bucks lead by 2. As you said, the Hawks had one of the worst offensive nights, Clark, in the NBA. But overall, we're a solid offensive team. Right around the middle of the week. Steve just goes to show what can happen when our team goes cold.
Well, you don't have that one guy that is needing to score. There are going to be some nights where everything just misses. And I think that was the case in that game against Chicago. It was kind of bizarre, but hey, over the course of 82 games, it's going to happen.
Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
Yeah, both teams playing well. Neither club able to pull away.
Gets it to go.
Defensively, they're really scattered right now, giving up so many open looks from the three-point line.
And again, they're splashing them. Their last 3 buckets have all come from behind the arc.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Perez, rebounded by the Hawks.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Ross, that's good.
Terrible transition defense there.
I think it would have been pointless, Steve. There was no way anybody was beating him to the basket there.
Here's Cruz. Dishes to Williams. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
You gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations. Well, you know, the Bucks thought they had a plan to make a big push forward by pairing some talent together in the backcourt, but what seems to have happened is they are now mired in mediocrity, which is exactly where you don't want to be.
Number 33, he's guarded by Williams. Number 33, and it falls over the rim and in. He has 6. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And back to Minnesota, they were the 8th seed in the East last year, but still finished 6 games under 500. Still a lot of work for them to get above 500 and be in a position where, Steve, they are, competing for home court in the playoffs.
A lot of changes for the Bucks in the offseason. A team that was able to sneak in last year, they're hopeful to make it once again this season. But it feels like they're kind of stuck in the middle right now.
To the inside. An easy layup after coming off the pitch.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury it over.
Good shot there, and it's off target.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Shoots from the corner. Oh, good from Perez. The Hawks leading. Pass to Rosario. Hawks passing it around. The shot by Williams, no good.
It's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
We've got 1:23 left in the third. Now the pass to Perez. Beyond the arc. Cut the bucket. He's got 5. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Bucks.
Block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense to me, leaving them no room to get off any shot.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
That's the free fly, and that one's good. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Seems to me that anytime the game is on the line, he's perfectly willing to be the hero, or the GOAT for that matter. And that's what it takes to be clutch in big situations. You can't be afraid to fail.
And another thing that stands out about him, Steve, he has the ability to score even with defenders draped all over him. He's so strong around the goal.
Here's Castro, and it's good for the elbow.
Something happened at halftime because they seem to have left their defensive effort in the locker room.
The dish to Russ. He passes to Cruz. From downtown. Offensive rebound. And the Reds put off the glass. 11 points in the game.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Castro. All sorts of time. And again, it's a foul. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Passes it to Cruz. Lays it up and banks it in.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And as with any timeout at this point of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated and clear for playing back on the floor. We've seen some good, and that does it for the third. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
One of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And then you throw in the free throws on top of that, and this team really has it clicking.
Back to Williams. Number 24. Pocket 6. From beyond the arc. And yes, sir, that one drops. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Their field goal percentage is creeping up toward that 50% mark, which is a nice change from the first half.
Well, they already have the lead, so now that they're starting to shoot the ball better, I would look for them to take control here.
Number 77. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Nice basket there. Their offense has been much more impressive since halftime.
Number 15. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
If you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
To the paint. It's intercepted. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. That one goes. Count.
And once he took off, it looked like the defense just had no interest in getting in his way.
That's one where you just give up the 2 points and move on.
The kick out to Williams. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Shot clock at 6. Number 77. That one rolling around and rims out.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Number 87. Down low. And that one's good.
The defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Bucks trail by 6. Timeout called the Bucks.
For the last decade or so, Atlanta has been pretty consistent. Always seems to find a way to get to the playoffs, and part of that is they've been pretty good against the Eastern Conference.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the Bucks said to his team. He told the squad, now is the time when we turn it on and leave them in the rear view mirror. It won't be easy, but guys, I know we can put them away. Let's see if they can deliver, Kevin.
And for Atlanta last season, 29 wins against the rest of the conference. Steve, not an amazing total, but ending up over 500 usually gets you a playoff spot in the Eastern Conference.
A lot of people worried that they would fall out of the picture last year after they traded away Joe Johnson. You know, they're not a team that can contend for a title, particularly not now with the departure of Josh Smith. But hey, they're relevant in the East, and they've got some good young talent.
He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a 3-point play chance here.
A big problem for the Bucks last season was closing out games in the 4th quarter. You know, too often they would see their defense fall to the wayside as soon as the game started heading down the stretch. And as a result, they lost a lot of close ones.
And there's the pass to Perez. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. No good from Reyes. Bucks trail by 5. Well, Clark, you brought it up. The Bucks defense would be solid for 3 quarters of the game, but would just not look like they were supposed to be in the 4th quarter at all. Not sure, Steve, if it was fatigue or something else that got to him.
I thought one of the keys was they didn't have great perimeter defense. And so even though they were a good shot blocking team, they were constantly having to cover up on penetration. And so even though you might get some shot blocks, you're also going to give up layups and offensive rebounds. That was a major problem for the Bucks last year.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Ross passes to Perez. And they're unable to get the time basket there.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Number 7. Right through the knee for the line. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Yeah, they're going to need some help there defensively. That matchup is going to be a tough one to deal with.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. 1:57 left in the game. To the middle, number 87. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
That's his first personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. The Bucks have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the 4th quarter. Here is Ross, defended by Castro. Here's Perez, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's the first that narrows the lead down to just 3. Good on both.
No problem for him there. You just know what the result's going to be when he steps to the line in a tight game like this.
Castro passes to Williams. 16. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Well, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Comes with Perez. 1:06 left to play here in the fourth. Misses the layup.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
So he gets the whistle. Contact in the whip, and 2 shots coming up.
The referee's all over that.
Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
Both free throws good from Perez.
Boy, those were massive foul shots right there. It's down to a 1-possession game.
Here's Castro. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, they did have a foul to give, but he couldn't get it done before the shot itself.
Yeah, you really want to try to foul in that situation before he gets into the shooting motion, and it just didn't work out that time.
He drops the first one. That makes it a 3-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. The Bucks working the ball around, and it's sent back by Cruz.
It seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Number 16. It's full. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Takes the three. Count. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, what a basket, and at the perfect time. How about the courage and backbone of this guy? Wow. Well, they did have a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before the shot attempt.
Yeah, you really want to try to foul in that situation before he gets into the shooting motion, and it just didn't work out that time.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point bogey.
And thanks to those free throws right there, it becomes a 2-possession game.
Number 13, defended by Cruz. And Williams, here we go. And he brings it to the top.
They are not letting up, guys. They just keep coming out.
And I'd say that lead is too big to overcome at this point.
Puts up a 3. Atlanta with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. And now they decide to foul intentional.
You can't be happy about it, but honestly, at this point, the game's probably out of reach anyway. This is where their depth becomes such an asset, Kevin. He's going for the remainder of the game, but fortunately, they're able to field a very capable replacement.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. The 3. Buries it from outside. Stolen away. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
Nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. As we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.